Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to get more frames per second in Unturned. So, that's pretty much all I need to tell you before the video starts, so let's get into it. So tip number one to get more frames per second is turn down your landmarks. You can do that by going settings, graphics, make sure all the way up, and then turn landmarks from any of these down, and you will get some more FPS. It may not be much depending on what map you're on, but it'll help somewhat. So with that, let's get to tip number two. Tip number two, turn down your graphics. They don't all need to be on high. Turn them down if you need to. It may not look as good, but you might and probably will get more FPS. Tip number four. I don't have any footage of this, but make sure your laptop is plugged in. Now, desktop users won't have to deal with this because if theirs is unplugged, it's not going to turn on. But laptop users like me, make sure it's plugged in. If it's not plugged in, I'm usually running at like 20 to 30 frames. But when it's plugged in and I have the right settings, I'm running upwards of 80 to 90 frames. My next tip is do not play on a server with a bunch of mods, like this one I'm currently on. Because look, I'm looking away from the buildings, I'm getting a solid 25 frames, 24 frames. But then when I look towards where everything is, it drops down to 16 frames. And 24 frames isn't very good, but on this server near this spot, it's like amazing. So yeah, and there's a lot of player-made objects here, so gotta look out for those too. Certain computer hardware is not as good as others, obviously. I guess they don't have to be newer, but make sure Steam has component recommendations when downloading games, so make sure they meet that, and make sure you have good components. They don't have to be expensive, but just make sure they're good. Here's my current components on the screen, and it runs games pretty well. Most of them it runs at like 80 to 150 frames on like max settings, so I ain't complaining. But yeah, they don't have to be like these. They don't have to be better, but just make sure you have components that are good. And that's about it, guys, for this video. Hope you enjoyed and hope these tips helped. And if they get help, please like and subscribe. And if they didn't help, like and subscribe anyway to see more. If you like my videos. If you don't like them, well, that's up to you. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next one, and have a good day.